What's going on, everybody? Got a quick minute to come out here in the shop. I ain't got to do a whole lot in the past few weeks, months, whatever. Just been working a lot and just ain't had time to come out here. Gotta get your priorities right, I guess. Family and kids come first. Out here messing with the engine that we're gonna be putting in the white truck. I did get the white truck in here. It's up on stands. If anybody ever builds anything, I highly suggest you building them. Granted, those things are like really expensive right now because of the price of wood and everything, but I would highly suggest that because it's worth every single dollar. But anyway, out here working on the 350. Got a little surprise. Wasn't expecting it, and you know it's the small stuff, but it works. She a 4-bolt main. Wasn't expecting that. Me and Bub put this motor in a truck that he had some 12, 13 years ago. Put it in an old truck that he had. He bought it. It was a crate engine from O'Reilly's. Really good little engine. It's got probably less than 50,000 on it. That's kind of why I wanted to use it in the white truck, because it's not going to be no speed demon, I don't guess. It'll be kind of a cruiser. But yeah, it was kind of a nice surprise there. It's 4-bolt main. I'm going to try to get it all cleaned up and everything. The oil pan gasket was leaking all around, and when he built it, when he put it together, he didn't really spare any money. But I don't know that I want to trust a gasket that's old. We're just gonna put a new oil pan gasket on it. We're gonna put a new rear main seal in it, just to be safe. I am looking at a cam, just a cheap little cam. It's an Elgin now. I'm wanting to say 1785 is the number. It's the same equivalent to a Crane 274 H06. It's nothing crazy. It's like a 450 lift cam. Nothing. It gives it a thump. That's about it. Good low end cam, but if you get outside of the 3800, it'll do what I want it to do. It's something that I can put in this engine and not have to do a bunch of crazy work. I've seen a lot of people put that cam in regular TBI engines, not have a problem. They run that cam and it does good in their application. Talked to a few people. Some people will say anything over 440 lift, but it's a 450 lift cam, and like I said, too many people have done it and not had problems. But I'll probably slap it in there and see what happens. I don't really want to pull the heads, but I guess if I was very uncomfortable with it, I would. And do the Play-Doh and check the clearance and everything. But I really think everything will be all right. I've even talked to a couple guys at Summit, and they were cool. They said it'd be fine. But we're going to do that. Try to get it together and hopefully run it on the engine stand for long. That's kind of the goal so far. So hopefully I'll get to where I can start and warm up a little bit here. Not too much, but just warm up a little bit. I can try to get that done and get that on the stand. I did change some plans with that thing after I done spent all that money. I don't think I'm gonna do the 5-speed swap, even though I can get everything for free, the column, the pedals and all that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna, and it may be ignorant, but whatever, it's mine. I'm probably gonna put a 350 turbo in the white truck And it's gonna sound dumb. Let me open this door here and I'll show you why. If I can find it. Well, maybe. There is a piece that was bought for me for my birthday that, if memory serves me correctly, my dad bought it for me. My mom and my dad bought it for me for my birthday, and I would much like to use it. I was kind of on an idea of bringing back like the 80s, 90s type sport truck thing. Of course, I grew up in the 90s. And I seen a lot of the sport truck era, you know, that was really big. Kind of where I lived, you know, when I used to live in Paducah, you would see stuff all the time like that. I remember seeing a Nissan hardbody that had like that drip paint job, and it always kind of intrigued me. But anyway, all it is it's a billet column selector, but it's here somewhere. I just gotta find it. Anyway, my mom and my dad bought that for me. I've got a good 350 turbo, nothing wrong with it. I'll probably need to get a new converter, but I'll probably just do that. Keeps it automatic. I get to use my piece as soon as I find it. And, you know, just kind of keep it old school. You know, 4L60Es are outrageous to get rebuilt. And, you know, I like the idea of a overdrive, but at the same time, the practicality and the value in them just is not, it doesn't weigh out to me. I could be wrong. I've not had luck with overdrive transmissions like that. With the 5-speed though, very possibly going to, down the road, Smokey may get the 5-speed. On that, I don't know what it'll get though. I've got another 350 over there. It needs a set of heads. My cousin, Mikey, has apparently got a set of heads that he's not using. By the way, if you haven't checked out Team Sharp Racing, go check them out. My cousin, Mikey, him, and my Uncle Mike, and I think Josh is involved. I'm not for sure. Building a race car. They're building a 3rd gen Camaro, big block car. He just went to Indiana and just got a whole bunch of parts, but go give him a check out. That car is going to be nasty whenever he's done. One thing about it, I know if any of them Sharp boys got anything to do with it, it's going to be fast. But go check them out. I may try to get down there if I get a chance and see if me and my Uncle Mike can maybe whip up a small block, a little small block, and put in my S10. I don't know. I've also got a LS that it needs a home other than the Suburban that it's in. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Whatever you're working on, get it. It ain't gonna put itself together. Y'all be good.